welcome to my channel. For today's video, I will be filming this everyday makeup tutorial type thing. This is just my take on a light glam type of slay, a casual slay, you know what I'm saying? I'll be guiding you throughout the steps of this makeup look. Quick FYI, if you guys see me staring a lot to this side is because I have a mirror there and I'm the type of girl who cannot do her makeup without a big mirror and a small mirror in front of her. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'll make sure to link all the, not link, but I'll be sure to put all of the products that I'll be using in the description box below. So yeah, hope you guys like it and let's get into it. Okay, so my skin has already pretty much been moisturized and taken care of. As far as prepping the skin, I don't really use primers. I honestly just go in with a setting spray and set my face and use that like as a prep, but aside from that, I don't really use primers. So I always like to put like my hair out of my face. I just can't deal with it when I'm doing my makeup. I need to see Mrs. Potato Head. I need to see like Egghead so I can know that like everything is where it needs to be. So like I said, I'm just going to spritz my face a little bit. I'm using the Pixi Glow Mist. Alright, so next is foundation, and I use the True Match Super Blendable Makeup mixed with the Infallible Total Cover. So first taking the Total Cover one and applying a dot on my the palm of my wrist. This is the wrist. Whatever. And then giving this a shake and putting that right on top of that. Okay, and then I go in with the e.l.f. foundation brush and mix the two of them together. Okay, and now that I have those two like mixed in, I start applying it in the center of my face. I think that because whenever I take pictures or selfies, I want most of the coverage to be right in the center of my face, because think about it, unless you're taking like any other picture other than like a selfie, you're not really seeing the sides of your face. You're only seeing like front and center. So that's what I want to be the most covered. All right, and then next I'll be taking the Flower Beauty sponge and starting to dab it out. Okay, yeah, and then you should have something like this. Next, I take the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer. You're going to see that this is almost identical to my skin color, but the purpose of this is that I'm not very good at contouring, so this just allows me to get like that little shadow that I want, but not like as intense. But you see how it's literally almost the same color on my skin. You probably don't even see it, but it's gonna create like a small dimension right there. Okay, yeah, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna take the same concealer just in a different shade and apply it to my under eye. So then next I'll be taking some powder, and I'm using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose powder. This is in the color Fair. Yes, I know it's gonna be way too light for me, but I just really like this powder, and it's just so far honestly the best powder I've ever tried. It's just go get it and you won't even need to explain yourself. And then I go directly right there. Yeah, right up. Yeah, we're going in. Oh my god, I forgot to explain the most important part. I'm using a puff because I've tried everything from brushes. I've used my beauty blender to try and set my concealer, but nothing has really taken away like that under eye creasing except for this. Like ever since I started setting my powder and just pressing it into the skin with a little powder puff, you can get this like a pack of 6 or more like at Ulta, Target, Walmart, anything literally. It doesn't have to be specific, just any puff, and it's the best. Like, and I just feel like it gives me that like blurred effect whenever I apply the powder with this. And then, like I said, once I'm done with the under eyes, I go in with another powder. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana Powder, and using it to apply the powder all over my face. So now we've got that powder on, and right about now what I would do is bronze the skin up. I'll be taking, oh my god, I use so many L'Oreal products. I didn't realize till now. Using the L'Oreal Paris True Match bronze. This isn't even a bronzer. This is just a regular powder, but I got it in the shade Warm. Yeah, Warm, and it serves as the best bronzer. And the brush that I'll be using is an EcoTools. It claims it's a highlighting brush, but this is way too big for me to use as highlight, and I discovered it's like the best bronzer brush. So because I have the tiniest forehead ever, I like to just kind of round it out. I don't really need to bronze it like that much. Before, I used to like drag it down and like put it really close to like my eyebrow, but that just like no, because I barely have any forehead and it just made me look like I didn't have a forehead. And then I'll begin applying it to my cheekbones. Okay, once I've bronzed up the skin enough, I just go in and start my nose contour. For my nose contour, I like to use a bronzer that has a little bit more of a grayish undertone instead of a warm undertone. And I like using a Real Techniques fan brush. I like the position of it, and it's just super easy to maneuver around the nose. Now that I feel like I've got most of my bronzing and contouring done, I would most likely go ahead and start with my eyebrows. Now, my eyebrows are like nothing important. I don't even like conceal them or anything like that. Like, I'm not very good at it, so I'm not even going to bother like showing that, because I'm pretty sure there are tons of other videos out there that explain it way better than me. My best advice is just literally follow the shape of your brow. That's what I do. Okay, so my brows are on. Like I said, just following the natural shape of your brow and just filling in the sparse areas. That's really all I do. So I'm pretty much done with my face. All I would need right now is like blush and highlight. So right now what I would do is probably go into my eyeshadow. So I'll be using the same bronzer that I used on my nose and just slowly start bronzing up the eyes with that same color. And then same eyeshadow, and then just dragging it across my underline. So next thing I would do is I would take my Kylie Summer palette, and using either this like brownish shade right here or the black one. Depends on how I'm feeling. If I want a more softer look, I'll use the brown one. And if I want a more bolder look, I guess I'll go for the black one. So what I've done with the black is basically I've just been kind of like stamping it on and dragging the color across that line.
Hey, I just created an
Oh my gosh, shut up! Holy So now that we're done with tightlining the upper line, I would most likely go in and start highlighting the, oh my god, I did not mean to flick you off, sorry. I would start highlighting the inner corner and my brow bone. Cool, and now that I'm done with that, I'll just take a lash curler and curl my lashes. And then taking some mascara, I like using the Maybelline The Falsies mascara. Okay, so I got some mascara in my inner corner. It'll dry off, and then I'll just like take it off. It's super easy. Okay, so next I'll be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio. I'll be using the last shade of the trio and applying that to my cheeks. So I have a slight obsession with blush. I don't know when to stop, therefore I get carried away. But hey, I like the way it looks. It's just something about it. Like, blush just completes the look. So next would be highlight. I think I'm gonna go for the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I'll be using a Morphe M501 brush and applying that right at the top of my cheekbones. Okay, so then I guess the next step would be lips. So I'll be taking ColourPop Lippy Pencil. I believe this is in the shade BFF. And then last, I'll be taking Miss Fenty Beauty in the color Fussy. And then not forgetting about the mascara that I have in my inner corner. See? Gone. Last step would be setting the brows with some brow gel. This is Essence brow gel. Honestly, at this point, it makes no sense to even name the products because I haven't named like half of them. Like I said, I will link it down below. Alright, and finally, I'll just be taking some more setting spray. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done. This is the completed look. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe for even more videos to come. Thank you so much for joining me on my first video ever. I think this was a success. Hopefully, we'll see. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Now I gotta do that YouTubers do. Alright, peace out, y'all. I'm done.